Patani and bean guisado, the Europeans love it. Naubos, nahurot at inisnab ang chicken curry. You can make it from canned or fresh beans. I'm combining both, and it's easy. Join me and let's cook this patani and beans guisado here at the garden on Channel Juan. Yes, the beans are matured. I don't know what to do with them, but I'm making a vegetable stew today. Ginisang patani. I'll be adding patani here with our fresh harvest of ampalaya. Not enough, so I'll be adding more ampalayanes or more ampalaya by using the leaves. I'm still wondering how would I cook this. Should I do the Guisado style or Ilocano style, just boil in water? Let's ask Manang Grace. Manang, anya tiket mga luto?
Kayat ko diningdang. Dati maisa ko kaya namot ko ginisa.
Okay, let's do ginisa then.
Sige go.
And immediately we prep the vegetables. The beans are still a bit tender. Look, they're still green. The ampalaya has to be sliced, preferably in strips. In fact, it doesn't matter as long as we don't add the seeds. This would be preferred. Mabuti ito. Pahaba, okay lang. A classic guisado, so we need garlic and onion. Patis, and I'm adding canned patani. We're changing location. Next to my Manang Grace here. You've seen her earlier. I already prepared this at home. The pork belly. And we do the stir fry. Ay, Manang, awan daklok. And while Manang Grace continues with the prepping of the veggies, I'll do the stir fry. Look, it begins to melt. I mean the fat, and I'll add the onions. Onions first, because the garlic easily get burned, and it would taste bitter. Mapait. Ayaw natin yun. So, sibuyas muna. Now, the garlic. Once the onions begin to get a bit translucent, add the garlic. We missed to shoot it, but we immediately added the beans which Manang Grace just prepared. Here they are. It's now boiling. It's time to add a very special ingredient. I'll show you. Usually, when we cook guisado, we use just patis. But traditionally, from where we come from, my Manang Grace here. Manang, you show your face. You're too far. Masili ka man. There is Manang Grace. She's one of the cameramen today.
Yes,
okay.
I'm one of the
We
cameramen.
use bagoong isda. Bagoong isda. It's not the boneless type. So I'm adding now this one, the anchovy, salted or fermented anchovy. This is a more complex taste and more refined taste than the patis. I'm doing that now. Notice that the anchovies will be dissolved by the hot water. If you're new to this channel and you want to see more of this kind of content, gardening, cooking, and sharing, don't forget to subscribe. Click the bell icon so that you won't miss any uploads happening every Wednesday and Friday. Of course, that's not enough. To give saltiness to this, I'll be adding more patis. That's our solution, because this obviously was not enough, and it's good to combine the two, patis and some anchovy. Something learned today on Channel Juan, right here at the garden. Butterbonen or Lima beans or patani tastes just special compared to the other beans that we know. So we're adding this. Canned. So I'll be adding them later. First, the fresh vegetables before this. Let's just allow this to boil for now. Tip, you know, the taste of liempo melting in your mouth is just heavenly. So it's better to soften the pork belly as soft as possible. If we were boiling, let's say, matured beans, it's even advisable to boil the pork along with the beans. And that's what we're doing now. That's the same for mungo guisado. Boil your pork belly along with the mungo. Now we'll add some squash blossom to make the taste even richer. Look, the beans are now tender. They're cooked. So I can add the rest of the ingredients. The Lima beans. Ay, ay, ay. I think just one. That failed to open. I'll use just one. Get rid of the water and add it. Note that the beans has been pre-cooked. I'll add the ampalaya or the bitter gourd. Let's just cook this and then around 5 minutes, and then we'll add the rest and it's done. It's been boiling for 4 minutes now. It's a good idea to just allow the ampalaya or bitter gourd to just cook half. We can add the rest of the ingredients now and we are done. I did not wash this because anyway they are protected in the greenhouse. This is how to cook bean or any vegetable stew. The water, the sauce should be very minimal, not watery. This is not soup, this is stew. And in 1 minute, we have lunch. Finally, it's time to serve it. And let's enjoy this fresh bean and Patani vegetable stew. Truly, our guests could hardly wait. And look how big is their serving. Manang Grace, everyone loved this Patani in bean and vegetables too. Gawa. Thank you for joining us here at the garden, this time at Manang Grace's side. And if you enjoyed our content, our dish, the fun and the learning, don't forget to subscribe, click the bell icon so that you won't miss uploads happening every Wednesday. Regular cooking Fridays here on Channel Juan, where we grow, cook and share. Thank you, your Kuya here, Romelo. See you on the next video.